up, everyone? It's Art. We're back here at Kao Gaeng with Chef May, owner and executive chef. What? One of my favorite parts of our series of the episodes is when we seriously sit down and just get to know the individual behind the inspiration of these episodes. Chef May, thank you for being with us. I really appreciate the time in the kitchen, but now let's talk to our viewers and let's hear about your story and how you started and some of the trials and tribulations that you've gone through and how you've overcome them.
So I always knew that I wanted to own my own business, whatever it may be, because I kind of grew up my parents have a restaurant, so multiple ones actually. You know, it's just kind of like all I've ever known really. As a kid, I told myself that I wasn't gonna have the same life as them because, you know, they work a lot. And then it got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't know what really, everything that I've done in my life, whatever job I've had, it doesn't ever just feel like I'm in the right place yet.
Okay.
It just doesn't feel quite right. I still wasn't fully happy. You know, you have that feeling of is this it?
Yeah.
Is this what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life?
Right, yeah.
You know? And then it's okay, and that's fine. However, am I gonna be happy?
Can you ever think back to the exact moment when you said, fuck this. This is what I'm gonna fucking do. I'm gonna pursue this. Balls to the walls. Sorry. Balls to the walls. Yes, I said it. Balls to the walls. I'm gonna do my shit.
I don't think I remember the particular moment because I think I was just been so frustrated with, you know, my job at the hospital. And that was probably the start of me just you know, I think I'm not in the right place anymore. You know, I asked myself different questions, trying to figure out what it is that I might like to do. After a while, I kind of you know, I feel I'm very passionate about food. Mm-hmm. Food is my thing. I love it. Every time that I ever talk about food with anybody, I can talk to them for hours, and then, you know, there's just a spark in my eyes, yeah. You know, and it's a lot of fun, and, you know, that's when I know, I need to be doing something else. I have this thing that I live by, this motto, I guess, or whatever, mantra, okay. I don't know.
Mantra and all that, yeah.
If it's not a fuck yes, then it's a no. And it's not a fuck yes anymore, so it was a no. And I feel owning my own business is a fuck yes. So I made it happen. You just have to. Sometimes you just have to kind of go for it, you know?
Fuck yeah. I like that. Yeah. Fuck yes. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no.
Yeah, it's a no.
Nice.
It kind of saves a lot of time too,
yeah.
Actually. You know, you look at it on a shirt, it's not a fuck yes. Bye.
That's awesome though. That's yeah. Dope as hell that you had that moment, that aha moment where you mm-hmm. said, dude, this isn't, fuck it. It's not a fuck yes for me anymore.
It doesn't feel right anymore. It's not, I don't feel fuck yes every morning when I wake up, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of what's the point?
But there's moments, of course, it's always going to be rainbows and unicorns.
Of course, yeah. But even through a lot of things that I'm going through, or the hardship that I have to get over or whatever with the restaurant, I still wake up and I feel it's a fuck yes.
Nice.
You know, there is a new challenge, and maybe challenges, you know, they're not always fun, right?
Sure.
But it's a fuck yes.
It's a fuck yes.
Yeah.
So when you close the doors at night, do you look back at it? Fuck yes.
I'm fuck yeah. All right, another day done. We're good.
No, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, and then do it again, and that's okay, you know. And that's the thing. This is my passion right now, and who knows what will happen, you know, 5-10 years from now. Maybe my fuck yes moment will be with other stuff, and that's okay. You know?
But you're doing the fuck yes right now, so that's all that matters.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Fuck
mm-hmm.
yes.
And then when you figure out what that passion is, I feel everything becomes kind of less scary. Just even as a child, mm-hmm. I always, I'm afraid of everything, you know? And I kind of feel this is the first time that I'm all in, cool, let's do it, you know? Even if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be fine. It's it's been such a freeing experience, to be honest.
Far too often we don't pursue what we really feel makes us whole and what really inspires us.
I feel that's the thing that stop a lot of people though, is that they're scared. It's not that the fact that they're going to fail, well, some people might, you know, but I think it's the aftermath that they're scared of. Which, you know, I think about it too. I'm well, if this doesn't work out, this is my whole life saving. This is all I have. What am I gonna do? But then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna like I'm already learning so much from this place. Like a lot of different lessons that I feel the money that I have spent here probably couldn't even buy.
Right.
So
Well, think about too,
it'll be worth it.
and the memories.
Yeah.
You know, the life lessons you've learned.
The cool people I meet along the way.
You know?
Yes,
it's
exactly.
It's awesome that you are you're doing it. So that's great. Great to hear that.
Yeah.
Was there anyone from the family or friends saying, don't do it?
Yeah, my father definitely was like, don't do it. It's a lot of work. I don't want to see you struggle. And I was like, but I like the struggle. Why not? You know? But yeah, so he was hesitant to like be supportive, like because he didn't want me to, you know, have the life that he did, which struggle and all that. But eventually he was very supportive, and he still is supportive. You know, and everything he had warned me about.
You went through?
Yes. So listen to your father.
You hear that, kids?
He's right.
Listen to your parents.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. But you have to, you know, you have to do what you feel is right for you. You have to follow your dreams and your passion, you know.
Right.
And even though at times I feel not so great, but you know, the passion is what makes it all like worth it.
So what was one of the biggest, I don't know, obstacles that you overcame?
I would say finding a good team. That's probably the hardest.
Okay.
I don't know, everything else kind of, I don't know, you have to trust the process, you know, even if it doesn't feel right at that moment.
Yeah.
But if you know whatever that you're doing is right for you and you're trying your best, it just seems to work out.
Right, you have to go with the flow of things, and wherever it leads you, it will lead you, and then you'll know you're in the right spot.
Yeah.
So you are the owner. You basically paid for this all by yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Without any banking loans and all that. That's amazing. That's a huge thing, especially in the restaurant industry. And you know, and your family knows that finances are hard, especially you have to start off with a really good support system in order to build upon that.
This whole year taught me to just take life as it comes.
Right.
It taught me to let go of control.
Okay.
You know,
Very cool.
and by doing that, you actually gain more control. I'm not super anxious all the time. Like, I feel like my life is more like peaceful and
deal with it as it comes, and everything's gonna be okay.
And it's like a controlled chaos, you know? Like, you don't have to be so tight. It's just kind of like, you know?
How's that?
Controlled chaos. Like, maybe like just a soft hug.
Yeah, you want the big embrace.
like
you want the soft hug, it's gentle, and and you're okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
So Kao Gaeng is curry and rice is like the translation. I want to keep it very authentic, or at least like what I remember when I grew up there. So I spent the first 10 years of my life in Thailand, and I feel like food then and food now is a little bit different as well. Like, I feel like even now in Thailand, a lot of things are maybe more like Americanized almost, or like, you know, the taste has changed.
Sure, it's westernized in a sense.
Right, right, exactly. So I'm trying to keep it as authentic, whatever that authenticity like definition is to me, because I you know, I don't really like that word really, because when people say, oh, that's not authentic, but what does that mean? Like, different family has different recipes and different tastes. So I'm just trying to keep it as authentic to me, to what I know, you know.
So one of the things that I've noticed about your food here, you know, compared to other Thai restaurants, is you focus a lot on the vegetarian aspect. How does that all come about and translate onto your dishes?
It's more of like a selfish thing for
Just
me.
because this is your own restaurant, you're like, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know, so I miss eating, you know, all the dishes, right? But since I've become vegetarian, it's really for more of a health reason. I want to recreate it. I want to recreate it so that I can eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's fun. For example, like, I would have to find a way to substitute the fish sauce. And I was pretty successful at it, so luckily.
What was your substitute? What did you do?
We used the light soy sauce instead, yeah.
Okay.
But
to kind of give it that umami
but
flavor.
then you also would have to, like, using it alone won't really make it taste like it, I guess. But like the sauce that we make, which the combination of certain things like kind of help bring it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if I can change other people's mind a little bit, or like have them try it, or you know, and then they can maybe, hey, you know what, maybe 1 out of 7 days I'll be a vegetarian, or like 2 out of 7, you know, that's they're like leading a healthier life. So like I'm happy with that.
You're putting that love and care into that dish. It translates well. People are gonna notice that. I've noticed that, and that's one of the reasons why I come back here on such a regular basis, you know? I should start getting a discount, by the way, just saying.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe you can get a VIP card out.
What?
But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun process for me as well. Like if I were to, let's say, go out and eat something that I like, I'll immediately think like, okay, what can I do to make it vegetarian friendly, or how do I recreate that? Or, well, you know what, I really like how this tastes, but I think I'll like it even more if it has a little more of this savory taste or sour taste or whatever it is, and then that's how I, you know,
bring about to the dish.
Yeah, like tweak it and make it to what I like to eat.
There's nothing wrong with that. We, as chefs, we like to cook what we like to eat.
Like, to me, it just blows my mind that, you know, I'm able to recreate what I like and my flavor and what, you know, because we all grew up differently, right? So we grew up on different tasting food and like different tasting profiles.
Different diets.
Exactly. But it's such a big compliment to me that, you know, I have regular customers that come back and eating my food and loving it still, you know, just kind of like, yo, I like the way that tastes. I like your palate, girl, you know?
Yeah.
I think that is so dope. So the only advice I can give is like follow your passion, and like passion is gonna kind of help you, like drive you to put out the best shit, pretty much. It doesn't work out, let's say, you can still start over. Like, don't be afraid to start over. When you believe in whatever that you're doing, everybody else around you are gonna see that, and they're gonna fall in love with it too.
When you inspire not just yourself, others, but also your team, and then it actually gets translated into the food, the service, and everything of that sort. So, history about me is that I have battled through suicide, and I've battled through depression, and I'm still battling through it. There was a moment that I realized I need to do more. And so if you look through all my social media and all that, it's all about creating ripple effects of positivity. I'm gonna do something that I need to do for myself internally, but also do something that I can help externally for others. That's my whole premise of doing these episodes. You know, do what you love in this world, because if you don't, you're doing yourself an injustice. So hopefully with our flagship episode, this creates those ripple effects of positivity that I like to talk about a lot. Thanks for joining us today. You know, you better come eat at Kao Gaeng, visit Chef May. If you don't, I'm gonna find you. I will find you, and hope to see you guys soon. Peace out!
Bye!
Bye!